So Paul, this is Newtown here, and what is one of your favourite investment locations? Why do you love Newtown so much, Paul?
Right, well, with property investing, it is a business, and as with any of the businesses, it's important to ensure that you have property or stock that people want, and Newtown has a lot going for it. If we look at the bus service, for example, here the buses start in Kilburney, they come up over the hill down Constable Street, picking up lots of our tenants, travels past Capital Coast Health, where we have lots of people working, then goes past Massey University. Of course, we have a lot of students in this area as well. Then carries on into the city for people working in the city. Where does it go to next? Past Victoria University, and actually finishes in Karori. So from a bus route point of view, absolutely incredible. And of course that's where people want to live, we just have great facilities out here for them. And
so your tenants want to live right by a bus route?
Well, they want to live by a bus route, but they also want that bus route to go past the places that they will either work at or study at, or working at the hospital and so on there. So yes.
And do all these buses go through Courtney Place?
No, don't they go through Courtney Place, they go near Courtney Place.
Yeah.
But
that's pretty important for young people too, isn't it?
It is, exactly, that's right. They want to go into town and have a good time in the evening, so
yep.
Yes.
Very good. Paul, what about your target market? I mean, who are your target tenants in this location?
Okay, well, predominantly our target market are people who've got money, of course, really. But
nice, so they can pay the rent.
So they can pay the rent, actually, yes. So, quite a variety of people of all ages, but some students, but not a lot of students, but mainly young professional people, probably in the 25 to 45 age bracket. Really good class of people, and because the area is so central, they just seem to flock to it. I know that in January, when our leases come to an end, it's quite common for us to have 30, 40 people, even 50 people lining up or queuing up to be considered for some of the properties that are coming up for reletting there. So
that's a nice problem to have.
It is, yeah, exactly. That's right.
Very good.
Yes.
And so, obviously, when you're looking around for a property to purchase, Paul, and that you want to own long term, and you've got this sort of group of tenants in mind, what is it that you look for, and what is it that they want when they're looking for a rental property? What do they like, and therefore, what's on your checklist when you're buying a house here in Newtown?
Right. Well, basically, I look for multiples. I don't go for houses. If you can get a property that has 2 or 3 flats in it, 1, 2 or 3 bedroom places in particular, those are the places that prospective tenants want to rent. They also expect places to be in good condition, clean and tidy. Occasionally in some of ours we put washing machines, etc. Not always, but yes, they just want places that are clean and tidy, handy to conveniences, and they just flock to them. It's just brilliant. Yes.
Okay, very good. And I understand this is one of yours behind you here. This is number 89 Daniel Street, is it?
That's correct, yes. That's 89 Daniel Street. Bought this about 12 months ago. That is a 2-bedroom, a 4-bedroom and a 2-bedroom, and we never have any trouble renting it at all, and so it's 100% occupancy there, and no, we've done very well out of it.
And even quite nice character too, isn't it?
It has, yes. It's probably, I'm not sure, probably built around the 20s or 30s, and it's a great location once again, and we popped a coat of paint on it and put a new kitchen in 1 or 2 of the places there, bumped the rents up, and that has subsequently increased the capital value of it considerably. Yeah. But no, very, very central, very great location.
Very good. And Paul, have you got any words of wisdom that you could share just generally about property, or perhaps how you see the market going in the next 2 or 3 years here in Wellington that you could share with our viewers today?
Yes, thank you. Well, one of the keys I feel is that with an ageing population is the centralisation of health services throughout New Zealand. And this means that a lot of the health services that were available in the rural areas and outer areas, people are going to have to come to the main centres to get that treatment, and for that reason I think that the population increase in New Zealand is going to be predominantly in the main 5 or 6 centres that we have. And for that reason, that's why in Newtown I enjoy purchasing property here, because it's close to Capital Coast Health, etc. But I see very favourable signs as far as the next 15 or 20 years are concerned. But just once again, make sure that you do buy in close to town, not in the outer suburbs, and it's difficult to say that you won't. We never know what the future holds, but it'd be very difficult to have any problems with something like that.
Something that's really central and close to the hospital and other
Correct.
services, yep.
Yes.
All right, that's brilliant. Hey, listen, thanks so much, Paul. It's really great to have you with us today, and good luck with future investing, and no doubt we'll see you out and about.
Yeah, thanks very much indeed.
All right, thank you.
Pleasure.
Cheers.